Welcome back to Best Futuristic Gadgets. The car shrank and became considerably more useful in the process. A vehicle so small it parks in spaces cars can't reach, with a battery you carry inside and charge from any wall socket. A three-wheeler that leans into corners like a motorcycle and protects you like an enclosed vehicle, and a micro EV from Europe that has sold to hundreds of thousands of people who decided the full-size car was always too much for most of their trips. 5 electric cars so small they look unreal. All of them real, all of them solving the problem that full-size cars create. Number 1. Most vehicles were designed for roads. The Nimbus One was designed for cities. This is an ultra-compact electric urban vehicle, a 3-wheeled, single-seat enclosed EV built around one specific use case, getting one person from one urban point to another efficiently, affordably, and without the infrastructure overhead that 4-wheeled vehicles demand. The narrow profile means it accesses lanes, gaps, and parking spaces that conventional cars treat as impossible. The enclosed cabin provides full weather protection. You don't arrive soaked because the cloud cover changed mid-journey. And the electric range covers urban trip distances with the range anxiety that affects larger EVs with their larger energy appetites. The leaning 3-wheel configuration provides the dynamic, connected-to-the-road feel that makes urban micromobility engaging rather than merely practical, tilting through corners with a physical involvement that conventional car driving doesn't produce. Single occupant, daily commute distance, urban geography. The Nimbus One was designed for that specific brief and delivered specifically for it. Number 2. Micro-EVs usually ask you to sacrifice something: range, comfort, speed, or the feeling that you're driving a real vehicle. The Eli Zero Plus asks for less compromise than anything else in this category. This is a compact, enclosed electric vehicle designed around the daily short trip use case with a specific focus on comfort. A cabin with proper seating, climate control, a sound system, and the kind of interior quality that makes the Zero Plus feel like a considered vehicle rather than a mobility solution somebody miniaturized. Charging from a standard household outlet eliminates the infrastructure dependency that makes larger EVs complicated for urban apartment dwellers. Plug it in overnight and drive it fully charged in the morning, the same way you charge a phone. The dimensions give it access to urban parking and narrow street environments that full-size cars navigate with difficulty and park in with luck. The 4-wheel stability, enclosed weather protection, and 2-seat capacity for urban errands. The smallest 4-wheeler in the world with the cleverest charging solution in the category. Number 3. The world's smallest 4-wheeled vehicle and a battery you carry inside like a bag. The Estrima Birò is a micro-electric quadricycle, the smallest 4-wheel enclosed EV available, built around one single engineering insight that changed what urban vehicle charging could look like. The battery is detachable. You remove it from the vehicle, carry it into your apartment or office, and charge it from a standard wall socket. No charging infrastructure required, no hunting for a charging station, no extension cord across a pavement. Your energy source charges wherever you go, the same way your phone does. The Birò's dimensions give it access to urban parking and narrow street environments that cars park next to rather than in, turning the daily parking problem from a 20-minute negotiation into a 30-second maneuver. 4-wheel stability, enclosed weather protection, 2-seat capacity for urban errands. The smallest 4-wheeler in the world with the cleverest charging solution in the category. Number 4. Renault has been building vehicles for over a century. The Mobilize Duo is their answer to what urban mobility needs to become. This is a 2-seat electric quadricycle designed specifically for the urban shared mobility and personal ownership market. A compact enclosed EV built to the quality standards Renault's engineering brings to full-size vehicles in a form factor optimized for the density, navigation, and parking reality of modern cities. The Duo's design reflects Renault's vision rather than a startup's experiment, a vehicle with the fit, finish, and structural integrity of a product from a manufacturer with decades of vehicle safety and engineering expertise behind it. Swappable battery system in some markets, the battery replaced at stations rather than charged in place, eliminating charging wait time for fleet and shared use. 2 seats cover the commute, the errand run, and the urban journey that makes up the majority of car trips taken in cities where most passengers are one. Renault called it the future of mobility. For the specific journey it was designed for, they're right. Number 5. The XEV Yoyo has sold to hundreds of thousands of Europeans who made the same calculation. Most of my trips don't need a full-size car. This is a European micro-EV, a compact enclosed electric quadricycle that has found substantial commercial success across European markets where urban density, parking constraints, and short average trip distances make the micro-EV proposition genuinely compelling rather than merely interesting. The 3D printing manufacturing process used in the Yoyo's body panels enables a customization approach that conventional vehicle manufacturing can't match. Color and panel combinations specified by the buyer, producing a vehicle that reflects individual aesthetic preference rather than fleet uniformity. Range covers the urban and suburban trip distances that represent the majority of journeys most owners take. Charging from a standard household outlet removes infrastructure dependency, and the quadricycle classification in European markets provides regulatory and parking advantages that full-size EVs don't receive. The Yoyo didn't succeed because it was a novelty. It succeeded because hundreds of thousands of people decided it made more sense for their actual lives than any full-size alternative. That's the most convincing sales argument any vehicle can make. Thanks for watching Best Futuristic Gadgets. Subscribe and stay upgraded.